Hello everybody, and I welcome you back to my channel. I'm back again with Dishonored. I have completed the Knife of Dunball and Brick Me Witches DLC, and recently I've reached level 500 in League of Legends, and I decided to quit League of Legends for good now, and now it's time for me to actually quit Dishonored as well, because I wanted to upload four last playthroughs and 4 last walkthroughs of the main game, of the main campaign. I want to do a Flesh and Steel achievement run where I don't use any supernatural powers other than the standard blink that you get anyway at the start of the game. Then I want to do a stealth high chaos, low chaos with ghost, which means not getting detected and not killing anybody. And then I want to do a brutal open high chaos run. These 4 runs are planned, and after that I'm 100% done with the game. Then I will move to Dishonored 2 and go there as well with some videos as well. And yeah, first of all, let's do some settings before I start a new game. The first run will be about Flesh and Steel. I know Dishonored is kinda old, but it still remains my favorite game to this day. And my favorite franchise, of course, the Dishonored franchise. Subtitles, of course. I think it's okay. Let's get into it with a new game on very hard difficulty, of course. I will do a Flesh and Steel achievement run here right now with high chaos, which means killing everybody, not going to stealth. I will focus on weapons and use lethal forces on enemies and kill every single one, every enemy. If you want to read text, I always pause and read it for yourself. I will always click on notes, books in the world of Dishonored, but you can pause the video at any time and read it for yourself. But since I've read every single thing already and not interested in reading the lore and the things again.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
This is the intro of the game, the introduction.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague. Ho there! We're going up. Seal, ready. Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Home at last. Steady pressure. And stop! Shut her down. The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo. It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
Fair voyage, sir?
Have you ever met my niece Callista?
Know what to do next time?
She's getting more beautiful every year.
Yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy. Welcome back, Lord Protector. It's an honor to see you.
There he is. Good voyage, sir.
Hello, sir. The Spy Master is with her, but she'll want to see you right away.
Her Majesty is waiting in the pavilion. Good to have you back, sir.
Corvo, you're back! Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
Since this run is not based on stealth, I'm not going to play hide and seek this run. If you want to see the hide and seek with Emily, I will do it on another playthrough anyway, so I'm just going to skip this one.
Alright then, let's go see Mother.
The Lord Spy Master is with her, but she said to
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
Looks like Campbell, man.
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
You saw my improvements to the waterlock.
What I'm going to do, however, is take the alcoholic bottle here, so in the final picture, the
What are you
bottle will
doing?
be removed.
I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell.
It was a
suppose I
fool's
can
errand,
him without
Corvo.
the cider.
The plague comes from inside
The truth
us.
is always
must
closer
all
to
strengthen
stuff.
our faith.
High Overseer, I must ask you to hold your pose. I'm sure the Empress is eager to see you. Eh, Corvo? Corvo, please. I can't see him.
No foreigner can save us from the consequences of our corrupt society. No fancy elixirs either. Remember, to every man his choice, to every man his fate. Say what you will, this plague has brought the faithful to our doors. Remember, to every man his choice, to every man his fate.
See what I'm forced to paint? The High Overseer is no beauty.
I agree.
In this painting, I insult my own
Things
genius.
are bad. Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe
She'll see
so.
you at once.
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual. Lord Protector, I know the Empress will be delighted to have you back. She still thinks we can help
Should we
those who
gather for
have the
whiskey and
plague.
cigars tonight? Yes, of
us.
course.
I'll be happy you're back with the watch. I'm no diplomat.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
By the way, I'm not going to do any spoilers for you. Just enjoy the story for
I
yourself.
hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here!
What I want to show you is that you can actually kill the
Corvo,
Empress
thank you.
yourself. But
If you hadn't been here...
didn't work out.
No more! Not again!
Mommy! No!
Get away from her!
Corvo! Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Lord us all, look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Take him.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Now the actual game begins. On this run I don't care about conversations, just going in.
So many people are coming to the...
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crew, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
What I want to show you is...
You're out. Good for you. Cut some throats.
Your throat as well. Wait. I think I just beheaded him. You can actually kill those guys.
I'm in here. He's gotta get me out.
Actually killed those guys as well. This is a high chaos run. Anyways.
To the events and dignitaries only.
I will take every single coin because I will need the money to buy upgrades, weapons. The weapon upgrades.
unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for the murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later.
You can actually destroy bottles, or you can pick them up and throw them as well. Can destroy those as well, if you are happy about it. If you want to hear the conversations and stuff they are talking about.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel of the event and approved dignitaries only.
Don't forget to pick up the coins. Just checked if the guards had any coins. Sometimes the guards will have coins on them as well. Actually close this door as well, or open it. You should stay away from the door because of the explosion, but let's close it. What is funny is that I will show you on another High Chaos run, on the High Chaos Open Chaos run that I'm going to do. The guards keep spawning infinitely after you break the wall with the explosion. You can actually spam kill the guards because they will spawn.
Shut up! Look at this stuff.
Keeps
Somebody's
spawning.
been down here.
The rats in this game are really terrifying, especially if they are in fact on huge groups. Like this right now. As you can see, they will jump at us. Going to try to get as many gold as possible always, because especially in this run, because of the upgrades. Otherwise I would just rush through it, but
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plane. No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it? Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. The rats.
murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Careful with the launchers, because there are traps. If you go through them, the traps will activate. Like this trap, for example. There's a trap here. Tripwire. Our weapons, a crossbow and a sword. Now for the first save in the game, the combination is behind those models. It's always the same combination. Always 4, 5, 1.
You won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
What if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Not...
Help!
Don't forget about the hidden room. There are a bunch of coins up here. If you go here, bunch of coins up here. Almost done with the first level.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
What you can actually do, but that is funny, you can destroy those loudspeaker boxes by shooting at it with any ranged weapon.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Before you go, Don't forget, always pick the hidden chest in the water now. I will show you
Look
where
around
it
if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long. Corvo, are you okay? Mind the hagfish.
is. Careful, there are fishes in the water. But the chest that you want to pick up is right here. There are really 80 coins in it. You shouldn't miss it. 80 coins at the start of the game is really good.
Get in! We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Let's go. Of course, the chaos factor is high, but seems like I've forgotten 10 coins. No, well, I don't know where the 10 coins was, but it's okay, I guess. It's been a while since I've last played through the main campaign anyway.
This is the Hound Pit's pub. Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose and he don't know a thing.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
There are some coins hidden here that you really want to pick up, especially if you are going for Flesh and Steel, but I'm doing here. But I've already got the shield anyway, I'm just wanted to do a walkthrough, a playthrough with it. By just using my weapons. Careful with the fish. Look at those fish. Really, like real life. I think real life piranhas. Let me check for something. Should be the highest difficulty, I think. Yeah, it's the highest difficulty. I'm just quickly going to pick up every single coin in this area.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Not going to destroy this loudspeaker here because this is the main station of the game. You will always come back here.
Oh my! You startled me. Ah, you could only be Corvo. I suppose you're practicing for your... well, your job. You're much younger than I expected. Do make yourself at home. Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress, rest her spirit. I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic though, isn't it?
Ah, harponious songs. Another book, another book.
Attention, citizens of
Another book here.
Wall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord region has decreased.
Havelock's entry are always good
Will
to
remain
read.
in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
A Gaffer's Tale. Autograph.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-ball. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is the...
I really like those audiographs. They add a special flair to the in-game world.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated movement. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please freeze 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge prison, he slipped out at this time.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
Still some coins left to go.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight. And in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry. You must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs?
Second solution.
Please, while I hold this in place, be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Let's take the empty one.
That one is empty. A new tank.
You can fill up an empty one. Or you can just take the already filled one. Doesn't matter.
The Academy teaches that absurd
Clicking on every book so that you can read it for yourself.
life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time, and then observe them for years if need be, to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities subject to the necessary legal amnesty.
By the way, this door right here is a reference to the Portal and the Portal games.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Let's have a look. So as you can see, we can buy ammo and we can always upgrade our things that we have. This run I'm going to buy bone jump capacity, since you are allowed to use bone jumps. Only no superpowers except blink. Sword crossing. Pistol, let's buy the upgrades. I'm going to use the pistol in this one.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Forgot some coins. Not going to look for any tutorial because I already know everything. Oh.
Lady Emily Caldwin was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish and believe whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Please follow me to your quarters. This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless or otherwise authorized. Violators will...
What is this? What is this place? Of course I know the whole game, but still acting like I don't know it.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Cannot save her, cannot save her. This is Emily. These two guys will later be an assassination target. Oh shit, now I've spoiled something. You probably know this guy from the start of the game. He will play an important role in this game, definitely.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning. All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom.
Now, for Flesh and Steel, you are not allowed to buy a single power except Blink that you have at the start of the game anyway, since you don't have the option to avoid having supernatural powers like you have in Dishonored 2 in the first game here, but anyway.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
I think I'm still going to collect the runes in this run, just to show you the locations of all of the runes, bone charms and other collectible items. So I set up my configuration here first. Not going to use sleep darts in this run. Since I have the White Walkers DLC, I will get special items at the start. Here after waking up you will find special items because of the one of the 3 Dishonored DLCs. I will, however, use bone charms, since it doesn't count as a special power anyway. Let's see what we have. White Rend don't attack you is good, good to feast. Don't use mana this much. No powers. This is good. Okay. This is really good. It's okay, I guess.
Somewhere in the basements below, Hound kills Hound, and money changes hands.
Part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Up here there is a special tool that you can pick up also. Ah shit, I should over jump. Ah shit. Up here.
Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men, the hound, they all go in. They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
Okay, let's get to our mission.
Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Excuse it, tall boy.
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. They stood in a circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure. He has the bloodlust. He tried to seize control of the military after the Empress. After she, the Empress, was murdered. Look at him. Admiral Havelock grows restless on land. There was a younger brother, an artist, sensitive, soft, taken at 9 by a fever. Havelock loved him truly. Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. He has killed whales and men for profit and in pleasure.
What I'm doing right now is in this run, I'm trying to get...
Oh, Corvo? If you've a moment. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
She is Callista Kernow. She has learned to defend herself in this treacherous city. The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not followed. She and her uncle, the last of the Kernow family. She dreams of freedom, and the decks of whaling ships fast after the beasts of the sea. But alas, she is a woman. The ale here is sweetened with honey, to hide the taste of river brine. Such sadness. She is Callista Kernow. She has learned
I
to
overheard the
defend
Admiral of
herself in this
Breakfast
treacherous city.
talking about the Overseers. That's all I heard. And I think it's better if I don't know too much about what you people are doing.
She and her uncle, the last of the Kernow family.
Let's shop before the mission.
What can I do for you?
Let's talk about it. Let's get upgrade our pistols. Three coins. Well, nice shop.
Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. The sober speak in whispers. The drunk bellow. Fortunes have been won, and lives have been lost. The old man claimed a dark corner and drank himself into oblivion. The hounds were the first to find him. He is Piero Joplin. Even
find my
now he
genius
visualizes the next invention.
Bring me items of value. I can use the
wish you could see
proceeds
it
to
too.
build tools for you. Bring me any technology, anything at all, and I will reverse engineer it for our needs.
Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fevers. The youngest ever to pass through the Academy of Natural Sciences. Sokolov will never forgive him that. He has spied upon Callista as she bathes, more than once. Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too.
What I'm doing right here, right now is, in this run, I'm not going to talk to the characters around here, just going to use the heart for...
Attention Dunwall citizens. River traffic is forbidden from landing in the Distillery District due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the Flooded District for treatment and rehabilitation.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen of Coldridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field, and if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
What I will do in this run is I will go to every room, collect the things, but not talk to the people. Instead, I will use the heart to collect and hear about their secrets.
She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from the washing. The common woman, she fears the Abbey and the plague. She is a seamstress in a shop frequented by the wealthy. There is nothing common about the work she does every day. All she wants is to lay herself down in the middle of Froling Street and await death. The fabric of the city is made of stuff such as she. She starves so that her children can have bread. The common folk,
Attention Dunwall citizens.
selfish.
Do not attempt
They
to
can
count
be
or
kind.
care for a friend or family member
She has
who
only
show
one
signs
dress
of blood on their
and
face
wears
and
it to
chest
tatters.
areas.
Good
The
day,
only way
Master
to help
Corvo.
them
The
is to
common
bring them to
woman,
the city watch.
she fears the
They
Abbey
will be taken to
and
the
the
Flooded
plague.
District for treatment.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although Father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
I could feel the great age ending. He spies on his neighbors and reports to the overseers. Only after a long day of work will he return to his home and family. He always eats very well, even as his wife and child grow thin. It is in the common man that the Abbey finds its most faithful. He steals from his business partner a little every day. Some men can still find work along the waterfront. He didn't tend to that cut, and now it festers. A man is only as common as his dreams. All that he had was lost in the flood. Only after a long day of work will he return to his home and family. He used to admire the overseers. Now he fears them. It is in the common man that the Abbey finds its most faithful.
Going to show you what happens if you try to kill any of these people around you. The game will fail and the game will be over because the royalist conspiracy is dissolved. That's the reason why I saved them. Anyway, let's get to the mission.
Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. Don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Now this part took 1 hour and 3 minutes, and this is the point where I'm going to do a break and do the next mission, which is mission 2 right now, at the next part, at the next video. Thank you for watching so far, and see you.